All right. What the fresh heck is going on here, ladies and gents? I'm Divik. Different kind of video here. I'm recording my first ever reaction. Well, first ever reaction on this new variant of my channel, and this is actually being recorded through my phone. So if this sounds bad, I'm sorry. But this is my first ever reaction. Shaolin is getting his rework, and I had to record my reaction to what he's getting. And they're doing a different kind of format, which I actually kind of like, because it shows, instead of the clips, it's actually in game, so it's a little bit better. But let's go ahead and hit play and check this out.
Next. Okay, cool. So welcome back, Alex. We're going to be looking at Shaolin now and what the changes are coming to the testing ground. So please show us the way.
Yeah, okay. So our goal with the Shaolin was to improve his flow a bit.
Yes.
Because right now on live, no matter what you do, as soon as your opponent knows the character, they're always going to stop your flow. And also, there was not really a purpose to go into key stance because the options were not great. So we also tried to improve that side of the character. So first off, let's take a look at the openers. One thing that we did was make the top light enhance.
Yes.
So that way you can go into your key stance from there.
Yes.
And you can also keep your chain going if you want. The other thing that we did for the character's opener is now the side dodge heavy can flow into key stance, and it can also go into your chains.
Oh yes!
Yeah.
So
I mean the animation's a little janky, but yes!
A way better option, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go!
And yeah.
Oh,
then,
that's good.
Next, we're gonna take a look at the key stance itself. So we did a lot of improvement there. One of the first things that we did was to make sure that we have attack parity here.
Okay.
Because before, your top and side attacks would all be different, but now all the lights are the same, all the heavies are the same. So let's take a look at the light first. They're now all 500 ms, and they're all enhanced now. So if we go, let's say here, see that it's enhanced. So that should be a bit better from there. And before, whenever the Shaolin was doing the side lights, it was even worse because they were 700 ms, so it was just a free parry every time.
Yeah.
Now for the heavy, they're now all 800 ms and undodgeable, and that goes for the top as well. The top before was 1200 ms, I think, and unblockable, and the sides were 600 ms, which was a bit weird since you can find them as well. But now they're all at 600.
Okay,
and,
so all
and they're all undodgeable.
The same speed. All right.
The other thing is.
Don't care about Marco Polo right now.
Wait, sorry. The kick is the same as before, so.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So that's it. Then what we did is take a look at the sweep attack. On live right now, the sweep can only be done after a kick, which doesn't make a lot of sense. So we removed that, and instead we put the sweep after any key stance attack. So either you do kick, light, sweep.
Yo, that's good
heavy sweep,
that's
or
very
kick,
good
light, sweep.
Okay, that's good.
Sorry, or light sweep, like that.
Okay, that's very nice.
So the sweep is 800 ms now, but it can now be feinted, which was not the case before. So that's the first
you can feint the
bash
sweep
that's
now.
not chargeable and
nice.
feintable.
Yeah.
So that should be something that's quite unique to the Shaolin.
Audio is like a lot lower.
Also,
again, actually,
one last thing is that the sweep can now go to a dedicated follow-up instead of go to your opener. But that dedicated follow-up
can get a heavy afterwards.
Can now chain.
Okay, that's nice.
Or it will go back to key stance itself. So you get a flow of going back and forth to your chain. And,
okay.
And
that's really good,
and
actually.
To key stance, basically. So that's pretty much it.
You could just keep attacking. Okay.
The main character flow.
Okay, that's nice.
Just having all those moves tied together and having better openers should.
Proud Shaolin main right now. Let's go, boys.
Way more accessible and strong.
Yeah, it's super interesting to see like that flow. Just that little tweak that we did of adding that sweep after the key stance attacks makes
That's very nice.
huge difference. The character feels a lot better. You got a lot more pressure in 1v1s. And what's interesting too is that because it's feintable, right? You can feint the guard break, or you can feint the parry, or feint the dodge, or whatever. And all the options that you get out of that sweep now also always lead back to key stance, right? So if you want to have
everything
and put
flows
that
to key
pressure and go
stance.
towards
All
that,
right,
you can always,
you love
always
to
go back.
see it. That's what I'm
feels really,
talking
really good.
about. This is exactly what Shaolin
So next time I think we
needed.
have some quality of life changes
His
as well.
flow was so bad.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't wait to get started.
First off,
I
we took a
can't
look
wait.
at the sprint attack. Before, it was a bit weird. You could not really link to any
there was-
attack
yeah.
if you
Oh.
hit it.
Yeah.
It was really dependent on how you hit it and how you press the buttons. Like if you switch stance, it wouldn't work. If they were already in the right stance, I think they would block it. So it's kind of messy. So we made it so that the branching is a bit more comfortable to the player. Then, talking about comfort, we removed the true timing restriction on the triple side light.
Oh, so you can just do it now.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
So now you
I'll
can
take
just
it.
smash it, it's gonna work.
Yeah, it's similar to what
but
we've
you
done.
can
Now
also
trolling
just
people
hold
is
it
going to be a
to
little bit
Similar to what we
easier.
did with Shinji and
Nice.
Peacekeeper as well. That's kind of interesting.
Nice.
Yeah. It's way more comfortable,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
The
that
other thing
looks
that we
way more
did
comfortable as well.
was to remove the unblockable heavy after the kick. And the reason
Okay.
for this is because it was not really it was a terrible option. Like you would always go for the guaranteed damage. But now with the sweep, it's even more true because you can get your guaranteed damage and still have the unblockable feint mix-up with the sweep. So the heavy didn't have its place on the character kit. Also, another change that we did
Okay, what's up?
was allow the player to dodge from key stance.
Let's go!
So that way you
Let's
won't
go!
have to
I was
press
wondering
B
if they
before
did
end.
that.
So
Let's
it should be a bit more
go!
comfortable, and it also makes the
This is
key
literally
stance a bit
everything
better
I wanted for
because
Shaolin.
it means that you have some
Literally.
defensive options out of
Oh,
it
this
as well.
is too good.
Because before you would always get guard broken or
Yeah.
bashed
Yeah, and then
out
you
of
couldn't
it.
do squat.
So now you have a little extra option.
And
Yeah,
you
that
probably get some
works
cheeky
really well
deflex
too, because
right out of
at
key
some point
stance.
you're able to use it better in group fights, and because the dodge attacks also now always lead to key stance as well.
Forgot.
It's kind of like the feeling of we always want to get everything to go back to key stance. We're improving key stance, so we're really trying to center the character into hardcore going. Okay, so I want to have ways to go into key stance. When I'm in key stance, I want to be able to apply pressure and then go back
I've always
into
liked
key
that little
stance in
bounce that
1v1
Shaolin has
and
when
also
he's
make the key
standing
stance a little bit better to use in group fights when you're outnumbered. So that's kind of interesting there. I think we also have
Okay.
changed the dodge it to a zone attack, right?
Yeah, exactly. So the problem that we had with zone attack before was that it was a bit of a weird and frustrating move, especially for a newer player, because the timing made it so that you couldn't dodge in between hits. Sometimes you couldn't parry. Sometimes it would be guaranteed.
Whoa!
Like it was just a very
that a
strange
new-
move.
Is that a
So
new
now we slowed
animation
it
for the
down.
zone attack?
But
up, do it
we
again.
also drastically improved the trajectory, so it should be a bit
Yo,
better
that's nice.
whenever you're
Okay, that's
outnumbered.
much nicer.
And also, we made it so that you could target
That's a
swap
lot
in between
nicer.
each hit. So then you're able to just move your trajectory around. So it should be, well, much more easier to use and way less frustrating than before.
Okay, yeah.
What's kind of
I-
interesting now, like you can throw it at me and I can dodge like all like if I get hit by the first one, I can dodge again, no problem. What was happening before was that if the second hit landed, like actually hit you, like the third hit was guaranteed, and if you blocked the second hit, the third hit would be auto blocked. And so you created all sorts of weird situations where like it looked like you might have had an option, but in fact you didn't. So with this, yeah, it's a little bit slower, but it's a lot more consistent. And with the additional
Exactly.
buffs, with like lower stamina costs, higher damage,
Right,
better
right.
trajectories, target swappable, we're really hoping that it's gonna push that move to a higher level than it ever was. That's gonna be
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, so all of
Yeah,
this
exactly.
is really good.
So I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
that's
really
really
hoping
good.
that
I like
This
it.
should improve the flow and make the
Oh my
character
gosh,
way better.
congestion. Go away.
During our playtest,
Not the
like
time.
everybody seemed to be enjoying the character way more than before.
Oh yeah,
And
this
we
is
hope
great.
you do too.
This is
All right,
actually
so thank
great.
you.
Good job, guys. Good job.
We're gonna get back to
I love
Jock.
this already. This is great. Shaolin Mans, where you at? What do you think? I like this. This is very good. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if this goes straight to live. I can't wait to test this out at the end of the month. That's going to do it for this one. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.